stop being people's bitch, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so that's like, just want to say, stop being nice, okay? Just stop it. I know that we have compassion within us and what, but that's also programming. It comes down to survival. Because at the end of the day, like I said, nobody's gonna give a shit. They don't care what you do, okay? Once they turn around, they only worry about their own problems, because everybody is a fucking ape. I'm not being negative, I'm being real. Everybody is fighting for self-preservation due to the survival instinct. We are also animals. Okay, we're also animals. So don't fear, don't worry about what anyone thinks about you. Just be yourself. Stop being a people's pleaser. Stop being a yes man. I think I made a video about this my previous channel last year on ignorance is bliss. Stop being a yes man and start saying no. Why? Because humans, including all animals, respect that which they fear. They're not going to respect you if you're being nice. Being nice, that's a problem with religion, love and light. It's all about love. It's all about love. It's all about love. Love thy neighbors thyself. It's the same fucking thing. Being kind, being nice. They ask you for favors. Pick up your brother, you pick up people, walk with him until your back breaks. They're gonna continue to ask you for favors. They're gonna ask you to ask you to buy shit for them at the supermarket when you're on their way. Ask you for lifts, ask you for money, ask you for this, because you're being a bitch. Stop being a bitch and start saying no. Saying no is a superpower, motherfucker. Trust me. It comes down to survival. You think you can do something good because you think you're better than this world. There's something so-called quote-unquote goodness within you or within your heart. No, it comes down to survival. We apes, okay? We apes. Survival is the only thing that matters. Is to avoid suffering. Okay, to avoid suffering. It's not death that's the problem. It's the suffering. It's getting to death that's the problem. So starting to say no, it's for you, for your survival. Because if we keep on saying yes, because how can you say no, right? I'm a good little boy. I want to be in Jesus' good books. You're just going to shoot yourself in the foot. Because people don't give a shit. They're going to use and abuse your ass if you keep on saying yes. So start saying no. Stand up for yourself and stop being stop being someone else's bitch. I'm just saying. Keep it real. Say your say. Be yourself. And stop worrying about what other people thinks about you. They don't respect you because you're not standing up for yourself. Saying no is standing up for yourself. It is fighting for self-preservation because it boils down to survival. Okay? The body is a walking, eating, shitting and fucking machine. Look, I'm being real as I possibly can. I'm not going to be fake about anything anymore. Wishful thinking bullshit. I'm going to be straightforward. This is what it boils down to, survival. So that you can minimize your own suffering by saying no. Because as soon as you start saying yes, people is going to use and abuse your ass. And we don't want that, now do we? No. They're not going to respect you if you're being nice. Oh, I'm nice. I'm a good little boy. Jesus said I must love my neighbor. No, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit. They want you to conform to societal. They want you to conform because you have to. They want you to be a good little slave and be someone else's bitch. It's just slave away in some cubicle out there and make some other fuck ass rich year after year. Well, his belly, the owner of the company, gets fatter and fatter, and you getting more skinny and bony. And nothing to show for, and you're the one that's suffering. Exactly. So start take, don't ask, take wherever you can, just do it. Okay, I'm not saying do damage, do anyone harm, but wherever you see opportunity, take it. Don't say, oh no, I don't deserve this. No, you deserve everything. You did not ask to be born. No, you didn't ask him. No one did ask to be born. Fuck this world. Fuck everything. Fuck everyone. Is your and your survival is the only thing that matters, because it's going to help you to avoid suffering, so that you can get to death eventually as painlessly and possibly can. When you and your ass start to say no. So stop saying yes and start saying no, and stand up for yourself, because people, like I said, including all animals, respect that which they fear. It's better to be feared than to be loved. That's why I say also that love is bullshit. Why do you think relationships don't work out? Because why do people cheat? Because they lose respect. It's all about respect and fear. People do because they fear. It's nothing to do with love. It's not a love story. You're not going to do something out of love. Yeah, you might do some things, so show kindness and everything. So it hard makes you feel. Do me a favor, do research on the philosopher Philip Mainlander. He said that the only reason why we do good to other people is also comes down to survival. It's because the heart makes us feel. So it's also a selfish thing. Everything we do is selfish. We are selfish animals. It comes down to survival. Okay? Me making these videos is for me. It's not for you. Okay, it's also for you a little bit. So that we can feel less lonely. It's a sense of relation. Okay, so that I can express my mind, because I cannot speak like this just anyway. You know what I'm saying? If I have to, I will. Because I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit anymore what people think about me. If I don't feel well, I don't feel well. Yeah, okay, but okay, look. The only people that deserve kindness are the humble ones, because they are more honest. People are prideful because they're not honest. They're not honest with themselves. They're acting and they're lying. Those people I'm gonna deliberately treat like shit. I just don't give a fuck. I'm gonna treat all of them like crap. I'm okay if they want to be in my business, I'm gonna be in their business. Look, I'm gonna keep on keeping myself towards myself. I'm not gonna do damage to anyone. I'm gonna be mutual. I'm gonna keep my cool. But if you wanna be in my business, then I'm gonna treat you like shit. If you're a prideful motherfucker. But if you're being humble and you're being honest, okay, then I'm gonna show you kindness, because that's what you deserve. Because only the humble are being honest, realizing, look, we don't really mean anything. We don't mean shit. We are only the humble ones mean something, because they are being honest. They deserve kindness. The prideful don't deserve kindness. Okay? Because what is there to be prideful about? We all got a mouth and an ass. Fighting for survival, fighting for self-preservation. and just acting. But everybody is selfish, trust me. Everything. And humans are also animals. They're just acting. They're pretending. Wearing clothes, Praise the Lord. They're just acting. Boils down to survival. They want to fit in. They fear to be isolated. They don't want to go lone wolf style. They want to be part of the pack. Because it boils down to survival. Their survival has been threatened. So they're acting. So they've been acting, society has been acting so long, they don't even know. They don't even know themselves. They don't even know who they are because they've been pretending to be someone else their whole lives for the sake of fitting in, because it boils down to survival. But people like you and me, being authentic, especially after we've become conscious, are being more real, and our survival are being threatened because even though society wants us to keep us, forcing us to be fake, we fucking refuse. We refuse, okay? And if it comes down to that, to exit as bitch, so let it be. Even that shit is scripted, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, anyway, yeah. What else can I say? Stop being a yes man and a yes woman, and start being a no man and a no woman. Don't be nasty. Don't be nasty to anyone. Just keep yourself towards yourself. Be mutual. But like I say, if anyone hits me on my cheek, I'm not gonna turn the other cheek. I'm not gonna do that. That's some dumb shit. Love thy neighbor as thyself. It's all about love. No. Keep yourself towards yourself. Do not interact. Cut yourself off from the world. Okay. Like I said, people, including all animals, respect that which they fear. So stop worrying about what people think about you, because everybody's got their own issues, their own problems. Trust me, they don't think about you as much as you would like to think, okay? Nobody gives a shit. It's only you, yeah? You're gonna die. Nothing matters. The only thing that matters is your survival, personally, your survival, to avoid as much suffering as you possibly can. That's it. There's nothing else to it. You know what I mean? Okay, so keep it real. Peace out.